All right, little energy different now because we had to start. Yo, hey, my ITT Tech degree kind of it's kind of on the fake side right now.
Yo.
You know what? Luckily, hold on. Let it hit. Let it hit. Chill. I caught that shit.
Okay. Thank God.
I know that would have been bad. Yo, what's the vibe? Es la vibra, whatever everybody's saying out there and shit.
What was it when the kids sleep?
We freak, ya sabes. I mean, is that time? Is that demon time? Is that time? I don't even know what time it is, to be honest, but is that time?
It's time to get up and popping.
You feel me? No, it's time. It's time to tune in.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe. Time to tune in. Plug yourself in your car. Tune up the volume.
Send your man to bed because he's about to bed.
Yeah, he's about to question his whole life right now and shit, and all his friends with it. Hey, real shit. Shout out to all my listeners. Shout out to everybody that's been tuning in. Everybody that's been following the new Instagram podcast page on the 7. Tune in on Instagram on the 7 podcast. Shout out to everybody. We getting close, people. I feel it. I taste it. You know what I mean?
And it's spelled out. The 7 is spelled out. Is it?
You changed it?
No, wait.
Let me find out you see. Oh, wow.
Me van a pegar.
Oh, no. Shit. It won't do effect.
Oh, no. It's ONTHE7, the number 7 underscore podcast. I'm tripping. No me hagan caso si ya saben que no hago
you know
caso.
what you need to do is get out of the DMs and actually focus on the actual page and shit.
You right. You right, right.
You feel me?
You right.
But again, let's give a quick shout out to our listeners. If you guys don't know, and I keep on forgetting, go on iTunes, give it a quick 5 stars, give a little comment. It helps us boost up the pages, all our pages, on the Trigger Recipe, and eventually on the 7th podcast page. We're getting close, people. I can taste it. You feel me?
Me and Hector got this whole lineup set up, and we're very, very close to opening.
A lot of things in the works. I banged out a lot of things in one day. I was very proud and shit. You feel me? You feel me? Because I got a little voice message, and I was playing Call of Duty, and I got my ass lit on fire. Yo, my girl can't do shit about it because I don't even got a girl, but nobody can move me like also fresa and shit. I was dead ass playing Call of Duty. I was like, shit. You know how like when you forget to take out the chicken and shit?
When you forget to turn on the rice?
No, anything. Like just take out the chicken from the freezer and shit. I was like, shit, the fucking podcast. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, we gotta make the moves.
I know,
right now's
mommy.
the time.
I know,
it's time. We gotta do this. Like, it's now or never.
So this is what I got done. People could. Should we tell them to I mean.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Look,
right.
we're getting close. Yeah, I mean, we're
really excited, guys.
The platform is it's brewing. We're making it, for sure. Just when it drops, be ready to fucking jump on it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like a whole ass new girlfriend and shit. Just jump on it. You feel me? Like give it all you got. Give
like
it all the love.
Like you just saw a cheeseburger.
Yeah, like eat it up. Yeah, feel it. I feel it.
You about to eat that shit.
Oh shit! I said a whole
like
girl.
You about to eat that first slice of pizza after the gym for like a month. Like you get that cheat day and that slice of pizza's right there and it's greasy. And it's if you one of the ones that like the meat, you got all the sausage. I was getting too into it.
No, it's shit. I was like, hey, I'm not gonna say shit. I mean, this should get interesting and shit.
Okay. Point is, it's gonna be a
show
Snicker.
Show us love. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. I just want to just say that. You know what I mean? Just a little recap on how it's been going for me from the last time. I mean, from the last time you guys heard in my car got jacked. We out here. We all our own new mindset. I'm trying to rebuild my mind. It's been kind of slow start and shit. You know what I mean? I'm kind of on a little slump, but I moved on from that. Well, everybody that saw the little video I posted on our Instagram, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Don't let the moment define you. Don't let the moment grasp you, grab your mind and bring you down. You know what I mean? You get out of that funk because in the day we can't do shit about it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what I mean? If you let it consume you, it's going to be you. And then if you let it consume, it's going to fucking put you in a depression and shit. And it give you all anxiety and all this bullshit that you don't need in your life.
You have to have optimism.
Yeah.
You just keep that optimism going.
That part of my week, I just moved forward and shit. Mm-hmm. It didn't do too much. I mean, it is what it is in the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got new things coming up. You know what I mean? I told also Fresa some news the other day, and she almost broke.
We're not talking about it. No.
No, we're not gonna.
No.
Damn, I can't even tell.
No.
I can't even say about my shit.
No, because you know what? I'm at a positive vibe right now.
Oh my god.
I mean, okay, if you want to bring it up, go ahead, but quickly, because honestly, it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart.
I know. Look, I got an opportunity to do be in a new position at more up north and stuff like that. It was mentioned to me, and I might take the opportunity. I mean, me moving cities and stuff like that, but I'm still kind of see where the situation is. I don't want to manifest too much because I don't want to break my little girl's heart over here and shit. Cause
Guys, Hector's breaking up with me and we ain't even together.
yeah, like, it's low key. I'm gonna have to separate this toxic relationship and shit. But
It's too late for SD.
I know they be getting their feelings hurt. I gotta check these people and shit. Like, yo, like it's nothing about it. Like, this is podcast shit. Like,
Yeah.
For real, they be on some jealous shit.
I mean, I would too. Pero.
But like, yeah, you guys gotta know, it's just like it's a special friendship bond. Ain't nothing more to it besides a friendship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Me and Hector have a very interesting spot in each other's life, and we support each other in very, very different ways. And what better way to bring up, that topic that we're going to go ahead and focus this week on the 5 people that you really need in your life to be happy, and the 5 characters you really need in your life to be happy and to be successful. And me and Hector have a really beautiful relationship where we kind of take a little bit of each part of these characters within ourselves, and we're that person for each other. So
I want to say that also Feresa doesn't need friends. I mean, I'm all 5. I mean,
tóxico as fuck.
you know what I mean? Like, honestly, I should just just
Pero me quieres dejar.
I know.
Pero me quieres dejar.
Because I like to chase. Yeah, I like you. I like you. Que me persigas and shit. Nah, too much. Too much. All right, nah. But
you know what?
But you know what?
Talk about it. No more.
I know. Nah, you know what? It's not gonna happen. 'Cause I'm not gonna leave. You know what I mean? I can't leave my girls here. I can't leave my daughter, and I can't leave also Fresa and shit.
It's okay. Guys, let's take a poll.
Should Hector leave
Fresa or not?
Oh shit! I don't know. It's gonna be like on the 50-50 and shit. You know what I mean? But for sure, these 5 people that we that are categorized as under the cheerleader, the mentor, the coach, the friend, and the peer. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna start breaking down and talk about each and every one of them.
Yeah, let's go into it.
Yeah, we're gonna go into it. You know what I mean? But before we go into it, how was your week? I mean, are we good? Are we vibing? Are we ready to kill somebody?
I broke my back. I broke my back.
My back, my neck, and my back.
My neck, my back. No, it's too much for them. They can't handle it.
They can't handle it?
No.
Well, apparently you couldn't handle it.
I couldn't handle it.
So their minds won't wander. You know what I mean? So Fresa trying to be
a weekend warrior.
Trying to be a weekend warrior, trying to climb at Mount Everest or some shit all in one weekend.
I went on a hike and it effed me up. Like, the crazy part is I went on the hike on Saturday morning. I was good. Like, got through it, whatever. I was chilling. But then Sunday night I started to feel it. Monday night I couldn't walk right. And it's been lasting all week.
I know.
So
I was like, yo, like, I thought you fell or some shit.
No.
I was like, that, because I mean, like, I would have thought you would have told me and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my mind wandered, so I was like, yo, I don't know what the fuck just happened. Like, you fell or something like that, or like someone massaged you and fucked you up or something like that. That's what I was that's what I was thinking.
No.
So I was like, yo, and then she came back on Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, we were here chilling with my daughter, and we were just having a whole ass fucking fun time. So yeah, so but yeah, I mean, we have to stay consistent on a Wednesday recording, and obviously, when you guys hear this is a Thursday morning, so. I appreciate everybody tuning in. But for sure, is that your week recap?
Yeah, I had a really good weekend. I've had a good week. Like, I've been figuring everything out at work. I opened a Hinge.
What?
It's like a dating app.
No.
But it's like
Masaka?
It's más acá, and I like what I've been seeing.
Yeah,
I like what I've been seeing.
What do you mean, like the profiles?
It's more like kind of like.
You gotta explain it, because then people might.
I guess it's like more like guys who are more into like they have successful ideas. They like
Why you just it's just like
I just-
yeah, you just like give like turning,
Ew.
you just turning and twisting and shit. I'm like yo, like
no, it's like I've definitely liked a lot of what I've been seeing in the sense that like it's guys with a little more ambition, some are a little older,
Yeah.
like just stuff like that. It seems like it's more people with like ambition, with college degrees, with like just more ambition in a way, like kind of on my level type shit.
yeah, like your mentality, like kind of like goal driven and shit.
Yeah, they're
compared
more
to
like
Tinder.
yeah, they're more like they're strutting like
gotta be careful, though.
traveling, their jobs, their smile, the time with their family, kind of their hobbies. They're strutting
Yeah.
more their hobbies instead of their cars and shoes.
In fact, but I mean, all that shit could be made up bullshit too. So like, you gotta be careful. You gotta weed out the fucking fakes too.
I know.
Like, I could be like, yo, I'm over here jet setting and shit.
Yeah.
I could put words together, make it seem like something like it's not. I could put my best pictures out there. Like, you just gotta be careful. Like, all that shit is just like you gotta weed them out and shit. Hey man, and he over here like, yo, I'm a big ballin', and he pulls up in that the EDD card.
It
and
ain't
shit.
even like big balling. It's just like guys who like
Yeah,
they
but-
just kind of are like starting off their career. They're showing off more hobbies in the sense like the pictures that they put is more hobbies, and I'm more intrigued into somebody who has like passions compared to the just guys like, oh, I have a sexy smile, I have dimples, I have a six pack, I have shoes, like cool.
I got neither of those.
Yeah.
I got neither of those. I got no shoes. I got no dimples and no six pack. So I'm failing right now. I mean, that's because those things I don't look into. That's not my
Yeah.
that's not my catch.
So now it's like more over here. It's like, oh, like I like doing that. I like doing
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
Like more their hobbies, more like guys who are like passionate about something and have more ambition.
Yeah, Tinder's
and,
just like a fuck site.
yeah.
Yeah, like it's just like I mean, it's not
Well, not
all,
completely.
yeah, hold on,
but I think Chispa definitely is like
a fuck site.
a fuck site.
Really, I heard about that place.
I've never
I
had
heard
this
that place,
one.
but the
The
app.
place, it's a whole fucking world.
Yeah,
y'all.
it's a restaurant and shit.
I've heard about like fish in the sea or something like that.
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish.
She said fish in the sea.
I've never had one, but I've
let me
heard
find
of
out.
it.
Also, fresas on farmers only and
Farmer-
shit.
Christian Mink.
I'm weak. She'll be pulling up in a long ass skirt and shit. I'm weak. Demon. You're a demon.
Oh, fucking dead.
So what's up with this the ocean full of fishes and shit?
So I heard that's for sure a fuck site.
Yeah?
Yeah, I heard that's a fuck site. Like I think there's even like a documentary about Tinder, like how Tinder started off. Like there was like Tinder princesses or something, or Tinder
What?
queens or some shit like that.
Queens.
And they were like basically girls like that would be on Tinder and like get fucked, and they were known for getting fucked like on the first date and stuff. So Tinder started off like a hookup type of thing, but
Wow.
over time people have actually developed relationships and
Yeah.
stuff. But
Well, yeah, I mean,
there's a whole fucking documentary, I believe.
really, I'm gonna have to look it up and shit because that
Mm-hmm.
shit's interesting. I mean, yeah, I was on Tinder too, but it was just like not my scene and shit. It was too draining. I mean, everybody that knows on the last episode I talked about it, but for sure this one's a little bit better as far as like people with
I-
personalities.
So there's limited like you
Swipes?
can swipe on as many people as you want. Like you can deny as many people as you want. But the likes, like who you actually want to match up with, you have limited ones unless you pay like a premium. And then if you pay the premium, then you can like
I was on a premium for Tinder.
I
was on-
wouldn't pay for Tinder premium.
I-
What do you see on the Tinder premium? I never paid
You
for
know what?
it.
Because I was bored sometimes, and I was just like swipe, and it was just kind of like a habit, like kind of like being on Instagram.
But what does the premium show you? Because on Tinder, there's no limits on who you can swipe left and
So
right
it's
on.
like it's called Tinder Gold. So that's what it's categorized under.
Mm-hmm.
So Tinder it's like it's not even that expensive. It's like I think like $5.
Okay.
It's like some stupid like low number like that. So if someone swipes like that they want to hook up with you, you could see it. So like if I swipe left, yes. If I
Right
swipe
is yes, left is no.
if I swipe right, no, right is no.
Oh yeah, right is
So
no,
it's like-
left is yes.
So if I swipe left on you, and you have Tinder Gold, you could see that. If you don't have it, it's just like a blurry image, and all the Tinders the swipe lefts, they stack up. They're like, oh, like 11 people liked you, but since you can't see that, it's kind of like a tease, so it makes you want to get it. So I was like, I ain't got shit to do. I got a 5 in my pocket to burn. So I was like, yo, let me add it, and then it's true. Like, and there's so much to it too. Like, so once you get Tinder Gold, it'll give you like a boost, and there's an algorithm too to it. Yeah, it's a trip. So if you put it like around on a Friday, like around like right before work ends, like 4, 5,
Mhm.
you click on it, and then like your page gets like pretty much flooded to everybody else on the opposite sex. I got 35 like likes in like 20 minutes.
Ooh, Hector.
So like it's
Okay.
it's out there like that. Yeah, I mean, and you could, it's unlimited swipes.
Like that, I think you get unlimited swipes regardless.
No,
But you can't
no,
see
no,
who
nah. I
on
I,
Tinder.
I maxed out one night. I was like, cause I was bored, bro. I was like, I think it was my first night.
I've never maxed out, bro.
I was there for like 20 minutes. I was just like left, right. I mean, I was just like going. It was like I just want to see what the vibe was. You know what I mean? It was the first night, so and then it's like, oh, you maxed out on your limit. I was like, oh shit. I was like, well, that sucks.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and I was in
Did you try T-Spot?
No, because Tinder was already like a lot of work. So I was like, I wasn't. I tried Bumble, but it was like,
I like Bumble.
yeah, cause you gotta initiate that shit. I don't got time for that.
The female initiates that shit.
Yeah, exactly. I don't got time for that. Cause I could throw you a quick line and shit. That's very nice and shit.
What's your quick line?
Like, hey, how's it going? My name is Hector.
Oh damn,
Yeah, man.
that's not what I say.
What are you saying? Like, what cases?
I was like, does pineapple go on pizza or not? And then they think I'm funny and cute, and then they usually hit me.
See, that's
back
how
up.
you get swiped right on me and shit. Like, I don't got time for this shit. You over time trying to throw me riddles and
I'm
shit.
like, does pineapple go on pizza or not?
I'm like, you unmatched. Like,
Oh fuck.
yo, this girl's trying to throw me riddles and shit. Like, yo, like, what the fuck? No, I introduce myself. It's always an introduction, even though I always end up throw a little peace sign. Like, you know what I mean? Trying to, like, come in, like, nice. Don't be like, yo, what the, like,
There's a smiley emoji.
nah, it's just creepy.
Do you think the smiley emoji is creepy?
Yeah, like, just like a hand thing. It's like pretty much me shaking your hand.
I think the emoji with the tongue out is creepy.
That's you initiating something else. Like you trying to initiate, you trying to eat her box and shit. I mean, I don't know. Some girls might like this shit. Like, oh, he's a box eater.
He a box eater. Is he a toe sucker?
Ah, shit. Hey, I don't know. I'm getting convinced. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yeah, I mean, you be coming in with these little sandals and shit, girl. I don't
I'm
know.
fucking dead.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, honestly, and then I logged off. It was too much draining, too much. It was cool. It was fun. Will I do it again? No, because I have good things in front of me right now, so I don't want to get too much into it.
As you guys can see, I'm like moving my shoulders, but
Yeah,
you guys can't see that.
she shoulder shimming and shit, shoulder shimming. But you know what?
Shimmy, shimmy,
My life is getting to a good direction, and I'm appreciating it. Just in case you guys want to know, me and Sofras are getting married. Nah, it's playing. See, this is that good relationship we got, guys. We can fuck around like
I'm
that.
fucking dead. No se pongan de ardidas, cabronas.
Yeah, homie, like she's like, yeah. It takes a strong woman to understand the relationship we got. I'll be honest.
I think that's part of the reason I'm single.
I'm fucking up your game.
I think like I really don't think like
Man can handle it.
I like a man who's prideful to a certain extent. So me finding what I want in a partner on top of like somebody who can put their pride aside when it comes to my passion and my relationship with my co-host is like it's gonna be hard to linger.
Like, you let me know, like, hey, like, stop with the pussy jokes and shit. Like, that's the toe sucking jokes. Like, yo, you gotta stop. This fool's over here and like dipping on me.
But I mean, unless you're fucking me, feeding me, and financing me, you can't tell me shit. So
What? Wow. Let me know how you really feel and shit. I'm about to put some chapstick on my lips and shit.
like that's how I feel. Like ain't nobody gonna like fucking my game, my hustle, my anything, my relationship with my friends. Like nothing unless you fucking me, feeding me, and on top of that, throwing some finance on top, like
A little pussy on top. A little splash.
a little coochie on top.
A little
like,
coochie on top. Hey, but it takes a strong man though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Cause
not everybody's prepped for that.
nah, we need a man, not a boy. Also,
Facts.
Fred needs a man, like a
Un
guy.
machón,
Okay,
acá.
like 6'10" or something like that. Yeah, I mean, like a tree and shit. You
Un
feel me?
papazote.
Like una shisha. Yeah, I mean, like she needs a man. You feel me? Not these little boys over here tripping about some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like over
They
here.
be like, "Why didn't you text me back?"
Yeah.
It's like, I fucking dead ass fell asleep. Like you're
Go
not
play
the
with
only
your
one.
PS5.
Yeah,
Get your
like,
little ass.
you're not the only one that works around here, boy.
Yeah, frankly, I'm trying to get my bag, trying to make something interesting. This is my hobby. Appreciate the hobby. Don't fuck my hobby up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, anyways, that's a little something. Please don't look too much deep into this relationship. This is a friend relationship. I find also for that's a really fucking good friend. Awesome individual, good souls, good spirit, good heart. Anyways, let's get to it. The 5 people you need in your life, and that's me. That's it. This is the end of the podcast. All right, bye.
It's a wrap.
I'm that toxic friend and shit. Man.
He'd be that friend like, oh, hey friend, this is my friend. Who the fuck is you?
Yeah, like
when did this pop up? Like
oh, I thought I was your friend and shit. I'm that toxic friend and shit. Nah,
ever since you've been hanging out with so and so, you don't hang out with me no more. Like,
I'm gonna start sending voice messages and shit, being all fucking assholes and shit. Nah, but 5 people. Let's talk about it. Let's get to it. It's some, you know what? Like I kind of was skeptical, like 5 people, but now I started breaking down all these things. I feel like we're a little bit of 5 to certain people in our lives. You know what I mean? We could always be the cheerleader, the mentor, the coach, the friend, the peer.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, just a quick one. Who do you resonate the most? Just to like off the top.
I think I'm the friend.
Yeah.
In the sense that, like,
you're very friend.
Yeah, like I value friendship in a way a lot of people don't understand, and I get very emotional when it comes to the people I consider friends, and like I can be a total asshole when it comes to people. When it comes to somebody that I'm friends with, they know that I hold them dear to my heart, and they know I hold them like close to my heart, and I accept them unconditionally. And a lot of people don't understand the common decency, like the common value, like the actual like value and aspiration and just acknowledgement and love and acceptance and unconditional compassion that comes with friendship. And like a lot of people don't really understand that. And I feel like I have a saying that I tell everybody, and it's like, worlds apart but friends at heart, where it's like I think it's very healthy for friends that haven't seen each other like to get together and feel like I just saw you yesterday. And a lot of people don't understand that friendship comes without conditions, in the sense that like I don't have to demand anything from you. Like as long as we love each other, we respect each other, like what you do with your life, like I'm here to help you and support you and guide you, but ultimately like I'm gonna support you as a person, and whether I see you every single day or twice a year. So I always
It still holds value no matter how long the distance is and the time is.
And a lot of people hold friendship accountable in the sense that like, oh, you didn't hang out with me, or you haven't seen me, and
or you
it's
hang
like
out with this person.
Yeah,
like
that's
yeah,
not
I
real
get it.
friendship.
No, you should be able to let your friend be a friend to other people's and shit. You know what I mean?
Like I can definitely tell you that there's probably a handful of women out in the world right now that know that, and a few of them I feel
that toxic fucking thing you're about to say.
No. There's a handful of women in the world right now that I can say I don't see on a daily basis.
Got it.
And they know that any moment that they call me, that they need me,
It's serious.
I'm there.
Right.
I'm fucking there for them.
Because they don't hate you on some bullshit.
No. If they fucking need me, I don't need you to see you every week. I don't need you to be my BFF and go out with me and fuck shit up every weekend. For me to know that I love you and I respect you, and it's vice versa, and it comes from a good place and a genuine place, and for me to fucking be there when you need me.
Damn, say that shit with a passion. Well, I don't know about your friend, but I need you to see me every week, so I don't go fucking shit.
Okay, that's fine.
Nice plan.
Twice a week, actually.
Twice a week.
I think this is one of the most healthiest and committed relationships I have.
Oh shit. My bad as shit. Did
you think about it? Have you been consistent with anybody else within the last few months, like you've been with me, and vice versa?
No, because right now I'm on more of my time. I give more time to you than anybody else.
Put it this way, our friendship, dude, we fucking send memes to each other.
I know. And then, you know what? Like we could go a couple of days without talking, and we could pick up where we left off. And it could still be the same energy, the same vibe, the same love.
Everything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you guys, I'm trying to lock it up and shit.
So do you want to go through these and kind of give an in-depth?
Well, I wanted to say a little bit.
Who do you relate with? For sure. I see a few of these in you.
The mentor. I'm the mentor. I love, like right now, I'm in a situation right now that I'm mentoring one of my little cousins. She's 20 years old. She's going through a tough time, and I see a lot of her in me.
Okay.
I see me and her. My bad, I said that shit backwards. I see a lot of myself in her as far as like her struggles in her life.
Is it the cousin that I met?
Yes.
Oh my God, yes.
So she's
Shout out to her.
yeah,
She's gorgeous.
yeah,
She's dope.
she's cool.
Beautiful inside and out.
Yeah, she's a good soul, and for sure. I used to I went through a lot of things that she was going through. So I'm honestly the reason why I'm mentoring right now, because I've been in her position as far as like she's gonna be living with me. She's gonna be living with me. She's gonna
Party and
like
bullshit and party and bullshit.
and
Oh,
it's,
sorry.
it's all good. Nah, and it's crazy because I've seen her once in my life until now. So she lives really up north to really far up north, like 6 hours away, and it was never a really good connection. She's my cousin. She's my dad's brother's daughter, so it's like my first cousin. So, and then one day I just followed her on Facebook, and she's like, "Hey," and I know she's my cousin because I know who she is. And then I started talking to her one day, boo. And long story short, she's gonna move with me, and and a little backstory to me, like I moved out when I was in the 7th grade, and I moved out, and my aunt took me in. And
Wow. So like middle school.
yeah, so I moved out of my mom's house when I was
By choice?
Yeah, by choice.
Okay.
I
wow.
left. I was like, dip. I just dipped, and I moved in with my aunt, and she took me in like until 7th grade until I graduated high school.
Oh my God. Blessings to you, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to your aunt.
She took me like her own son, and so I want to I want to pass the ID down. So I'm gonna try to take her in. And I'm gonna show her like, you know what I mean, the support that I got, because she doesn't have family up there as much as like the support I have. So I'm gonna give her support. I'm gonna give her guidance. I'm gonna mentor her. I'm gonna coach her. Like I'm gonna give her everything that she didn't have, and I'm gonna just give it to her like 100. Like she's gonna live with me. I'm not gonna charge her rent. I want her to be happy. Like I want to give her a home, a family. You know what I mean, someone that she could like fully trust. Like that's how I'm committed to.
You want to give her that stability to flourish.
Yeah, I want her to thrive. I want her, like, she has goals, and I love her goals, and I want her to succeed in life. Because if she has the drive to succeed, and I want to help her accomplish those things. And that's my good deed that I'm trying to do right now. Yeah, I mean, I got a daughter. I mean, I one extra body in my house ain't nothing. I'm never here hardly. I mean, today I was, but like, she was here with me a couple of days, and she was like, dude, like I was from 6 to 6, I was gone. And she was here by herself. Technically, she had her own apartment. She even said it herself. She ain't trying to be here like for a long time. She's trying to get her own place. That's how driven she is. So I find myself as a mentor, and I love helping. As far as look at this podcast, it's a way of helping. Yeah, I mean, in a different way, not physically face to face.
But we're building connections with our listeners.
Yeah, so I see myself a mentor. For sure, a little bit of a cheerleader. I like hype. I mean, I like hyping my girl up right here in front of me and shit. And like hype anything. Like it don't matter if it's like this podcast or like just like life in general. I mean, I'm always gassing her up and shit. She always looking cute and shit.
That's facts on facts on facts.
She has her
Who needs a man when you got a best friend like Hector?
Look, she has her hair down right now. She looking different right now. Look, why you turning red, girl?
You're so used to fodongas.
No, I know. She be sniping on the weekends and shit. I don't know. Like, where's this person at on a Wednesday and shit? She be coming at me all different and shit. Like, what do I gotta do?
Talk about a catfish.
I know. No. You know what? You're beautiful when I see you all the time, so it don't matter. When I see you, that's like, hey, yo, what's going on? And shit, I'm over here like I cook for this girl, and like I don't know, no fucking. But anyways, let's break these down.
All right. I think I'll start with the cheerleader. Right. Basically, the cheerleader is someone who hypes you up in the sense that, like, when you feel down, they're bringing you up emotionally. They're letting you know that in a hard place, at a hard time, that you are capable of more. They're hyping you up, and they're bringing that positivity into your life. So somebody that helps you get unstuck. Basically, if you're like, no, I can't do it, like this is going on, they're that person that's like, hey, no, you have choices, make a choice and roll with it, but you can do it. Like, they're that person hyping you up, helping you get unstuck from a situation.
I like hyping. I love complimenting. I love hyping. Like, I think it's very important self-esteem wise. You know what I mean? Especially someone that like that's their like love language. Or, like, you communicate that way to him. Like, you want, like, I'm always hyping you up, and that's my personality.
I feel like our parents. I know you have a different relationship with your parents.
Yeah.
I feel like a parent, or the idea of a parent, it's like that person that supports you in any situation, is always like hyping you up in the sense like tú puedes, tú puedes, tú puedes. Like, okay, like sí, mijo, sí, mija, like sí puedes, sí puedes. It's like a parent, you know? They're
Yeah.
not specifically doing it for you, but regardless of the situation, they're always like, we'll figure this out, we'll figure this out. Sí puedes, sí puedes, sí puedes. Like, regardless of whatever situation is going on. Like, they're the ones that are like, see, that positive vibe. The positive vibe is lit.
Yeah, my parents are pretty old school. They don't ever really hype me up like that. They're very like dry. They're like, they don't really show their emotions like that. I mean, for sure they tell me like, just do a good job, but very like light pat in the back. You know what I mean? They expect you to know. Like that's how my parents are.
Very old fashioned.
Very, like my dad,
Conservative.
like he knows. He's very smart. He knows, but he won't tell me like, yo, like he knows when I was going through a tough time. He didn't have to talk to me about it because he expects me to already know. That's how I was brought up. He expects me to like already know, and he doesn't have to tell me. And I appreciate that because I feel like I wouldn't be the person I am now if I constantly be just like, yo, like do this, do this, do this. I mean, I don't want to be told how to like be as a person. I want to discover it myself.
You have like really good problem solving skills, huh?
I for sure try to as much as possible. You know what I mean? I like I like the pressure, but for sure sometimes it does consume me. Like lately, I've been kind of like in a funk. But that's always been me though. Like I mean, I'm always in a shitty situation, but it always is a character builder. You know, feel me? But yeah, I just had a conversation with my dad, and he knows me and my BM are not together. I never even spoke a word about him, but he knows my environment. I'm like, he picked up a couple things. He's like, I don't even gotta tell you. Like you already sure know what the fuck to do. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like he's like, learn from my mistakes, and that's it. And he didn't say much. It was very like a couple of sentences, like a couple words, and he's like, yeah, no, I get it, and I appreciate it. And I mean, a lot of people can't handle that. Like a lot of people need a sit down, a hug, or like a deep conversation. Me, I don't need that shit. And I still love the man. Like he just gave me a bomb ass conversation.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't need hugs and shit. Like I just need to be there when I need you.
Yeah. My dad's like that. Like he's distant. Like I've never had like an emotional relationship with my dad because he's old fashioned like that. But my mom is the opposite.
But yeah, my mom is very she has a good heart. But same thing, she's from Mexico and shit. I don't know, she's very old school. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? My aunt on the one I moved out with, she's very like lovey and like very like the chulea. You know what I mean? It's totally different. Yeah, I mean, so there's a balance to like when I need some like a certain way to be treated, I go here. When I really want something to be treated, I go here. You know what I mean? So it's like I get I get what I need who I want to be with. So like if I want to get chuleada, I go to my aunt's house. If I just want to like be with my mom and talk to her, because I've sat down, I cried with my mom a couple times, and we cried together, and I have that relationship with her. But she doesn't like talk to. She talks to me, you know what I mean? Like she's more like a savage, you know, like I'll fuck that bitch up type shit. You know what I mean? Or like
Hi, friend.
yeah, she like, oh, pinche pendeja estúpida and shit. Like that's her.
Oh,
like that's that
wow.
big energy and shit.
Damn.
Yeah, she's not. She like
So that's where you got your attitude from.
yeah, we got attitudes and shit. My sister got attitudes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you seen that one? Oh, did you see my other sister?
No.
You didn't. You see her when she? Oh no.
No, I haven't met your sisters.
Yeah,
Hey, friend.
yeah, they have a lot. They have big energy.
Yeah.
They project a lot of like the tall one. She quiet, but she'll push you through a wall. Like yeah, she's savage. She's strong as fuck.
I think siblings is definitely like another episode that we should have.
Yeah.
Like our siblings and shit.
Yeah, the little one, the older little one, she's a girl version of me. She's the
Hey girl, what's up? Let's go get our nails done together.
Yeah,
If you're listening.
Yeah. Nah, she don't listen to this shit. Nah, she probably does. I don't even know. But she's like the girl version of me. Like she don't give a fuck. She'll tell you how it is. Your
Very
feelings.
blunt.
Your feelings. I don't give a fuck about them. Yeah. Yeah, she's very blunt.
Guys, just for the record, Hector is like super nice to me.
Yeah, nah, I'm nice to you because you're nice to me. There's no,
Yeah.
I've never gotten
Like he's very blunt with me, but he cares about my feelings.
I do because like so she's a little strawberry. You don't want to hold her too tight because she might break apart on me. Yeah, I mean, but you know how to handle people by knowing their personalities.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
That's wild.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to go into depth of what the mentor is, the characteristics of a mentor in your life?
Yeah, the primary role of a mentor is to point you to the right path. Do not get caught up asking someone to be your mentor. Focus on having one mentor or willing to share their knowledge with you and have the capacity to point out the right direction. Whether to focus is on your mentor as resources available for you to consume. So how I got the mentor is like I'm willing to project my knowledge in my life into you. As far as like me and my cousin, everything that I've gone through. I'm 29. I'm about to be 30 next year. So everything, all the struggles I've been through, I'm telling her, I'm gonna project all my knowledge to her. Even though I'm telling her how to move, I don't want her to follow to do the exact things I just said. Like, don't go here because you're gonna get hurt. Even though she's gonna get hurt, I still want her to go through it, but have that mentality that like, okay, like I want you to go through a fire, and the next time you see that fire, you just go around it. You know what I mean? I want you to struggle because that's gonna make you strong. But I'm gonna mentor you to like, I mean, obviously like make the best choices, but I want you to like for sure make the choices so you can learn. You know what I mean?
I agree. Like the way I understood mentor is like, yeah, be in your life and point you in the right direction. And basically, like from my research, yeah, when you're looking for a mentor, you want to find someone who's willing to give you information and guide you in the right direction.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Like that's what it is.
yeah, like this, like tell you, like my cousin, like I see her like my other daughter. I have like two daughters. I got my sister and I got my cousin right here. I'm willing to do anything for my cousin to the point I open my house to her, rent free, and that's big for a lot of people. Are like, oh, you should charge her. I'm like, for what? I want her to flourish. How can I how can I want her to flourish if am I charging her rent? Then she'll flourish. It's gonna just take longer. I want her to flourish quick.
Yeah, because it's already gonna be like a new environment.
Culture
She's
shock.
gonna be out here
Yeah,
by
environment shock.
herself.
Environment shock. Yeah, for sure.
Like I know that you're here for her, but like at the end of the day, like it's just one person. Like you need a whole like what is it called? Like you need a whole what do they say when you have to raise a child? Like you need a whole village. Like even this, what we're focusing on, you need 5 specific type of people in your life to succeed. So she might still feel like, okay, I'm not getting that girl time, or I'm not getting like
Yeah, I'm
this,
like, I
like or
can't-
that, or I don't really know anything around here. Like even when I moved cities, when I was in a full on relationship and moved cities, I still felt by myself, and I had the person's family there, and I had the person there, but I still felt alone because I didn't have my support system, my community, which was
Yeah.
like my family, my specific friends, my specific like passionate job, or like I didn't have my school there. Like I didn't have the things that were really identifying with me.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a transition for her. So for you to be doing this for her, it's like such a big blessing
Yeah, she
that
told
a
me.
lot of people don't have.
She told me like, dude, like, and she has more options here because we have our whole family's here. So like, yeah, I could be the mentor, but that's all I could be to her. But then like, she could rely on like the cheerleader, my other girl cousin, or my sister. You know what I mean? Or like, she could have that girl on girl talk with her.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I could be just the mentor to her, and that's like a big thing. But for sure, like I can't be all of them all at once and shit. You know what I mean?
I see you.
Because
Yeah.
it's tough to be all 5 of them all at one. But for sure, I'm trying to do as much as possible as mentoring her, and to the point like I'm willing to like pick her up in the town she is by San Francisco. Yeah, I mean I'm talking like, look, when you're ready, she's up there by 6 hours away. I'm willing to like take a whole ass weekend. I'm like, I'm gonna pick you up. I'm willing to go out of my way because I know what's I know what's to come when all the effort I've been putting into her, what's gonna happen. Yeah, I mean, like she's gonna become a whole ass woman. Yeah, I mean, she's gonna achieve all the goals she has in her head. You know what I mean? Going to college. She actually goes to college. She's like, come college in San Diego, go to SDSU and all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's positive. It's good stuff. You know what I mean? You want people to succeed, and if I could just give them a small handout as far as like the mentorship, then that's nothing. That's effortless.
Yeah.
Because that's who I am as a person. All I gotta just be there and just talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I mean that's just mentor.
That's lit.
Yeah.
So the next one is the coach. So the coach makes you feel uncomfortable to push you towards your success. So basically push you out of your comfort zone to see the ultimately what you can accomplish. So
Yeah.
you can ultimately see what you accomplish. They push you out of your comfort zone so you can see what you can accomplish.
Do you see me as a coach?
Low key, yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I told you. I remember in the beginning of this pod, like before this podcast, you didn't want to do the podcast with me. You want to do you want to do it solo, and I invited you to like, yo, join the team, and then that's how we started our own. Because I think you got like 2 episodes in. I don't know if I'm right. Am I saying that right?
I believe it's like you were like telling me like consider joining the team, and I was like you were like,
I wanted you to be the
so
part
we
of
did
Cheer
our first
Recipe.
episode, and you're like, yo, this shit is hype. Like we're getting good like feedback. Like this shit is hype. I'm vibing with it, and I was like, you like yo, you might consider joining the team, and I was like.
Yeah, you're because you didn't know it was different. You know what I mean?
And like I loved it, but I was intimidated by it. But then again, like fear is the only thing holding us back. But
Out of
then
your comfort zone.
yeah, so then like high key, I was like, fuck it, and then now we're here.
I know, because it's a different environment from what you're
Mm-hmm.
used to, as far as also Fresa Rantbox on Instagram.
Yeah, definitely. It's a different hype.
Yeah, like you did it. You had your environment, your room, your camera, and your microphone.
Mm-hmm.
This is not. I mean, this is not. I'm saying like a whole ass level up, but it's just a little.
It's
bit
different.
More, it's different. You know what I mean?
It's not just me, it's us.
Yeah.
And it's not just us, it's everybody that's listening.
Yeah.
And like I feel like when you're like you upload a video, it's different because you don't really see who's listening. But then when you're doing like a podcast, it's like, okay, people are really out there listening and you really don't know who's listening.
Unless they email us.
Yeah. And then at the end of the day, like then we know like, oh wow, we got this message. And then we help this person. And then it's like, wow. Because when I would upload videos, like I really wouldn't think anything about it. I'm like, my head, I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna see who's seeing it, like whatever, just so like people liked it, but whatever. But you don't really know anything. I feel like I'm talking to the camera. At that point, I'm talking to the camera.
You didn't make the conscious effort to like try to reach out to your listeners.
No. And
Like
now
how we
it's
are?
like, now I'm like, okay, people are really listening. People are really vibing. People are really connecting. We're really making an impact on people's lives.
You thought you were like talking to like empty space and shit, or what?
I was like talking to myself, but then I thought, okay, in my head, it really just started. Like, remember, I told you, like, when I would make videos of myself crying to overcome the certain obstacle in my life.
Right.
And then it's like, now it's like, I would deadass make those videos, like, talking to myself. Like, if I was Stephanie when she was going through this, or if I was like also Fresa going through this, or if I'm 30 and I'm telling a 20-year-old who's going through my situation what to do, like, this is how I would tell them. Or at sometimes, like, it was therapeutic for me. Like, I would literally take a video and watch it later and then question myself, okay, where was my mindset? Am I still at that mindset? Is this a healthy mindset or is it not a healthy mindset? What can I do to change this? Like in my head, it's like I want to see myself grow. And then it's like, then I would just end up uploading some because I would be like, damn, somebody can probably relate to this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what a podcast is.
And that's what it
especially-
started with the fucking Also Fresa
The
rant
rant.
box. And I was just like, in my head, I was like, I'm just ranting. Like, I remember, like, I think, like, one of my coworkers was like, oh, you're just ranting in your videos. And I'm just like, fuck it. It's a rant box. Rap that shit. Like, it's a rant box. And I started going on, like, I made a page with Also Fresa rant box. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, it's a rant box. Whoever wants to hear a rant is going to go on the page and find a rant. So that's where it kind of started. But
How'd you even find me, anyways?
I slid into your DMs.
No, like, how'd you even find my Instagram? Like, from how, when?
No, I think you added me.
Yeah.
You added me and then you messaged me like thanks for the follow because I followed you back right away. And then I was just like, yo, what's up? Like, this is lit. Like, I'm trying to start a podcast, but I'm intimidated by the technology aspect of it.
Yeah.
Like, what's up?
And I was quick with it too.
Yeah.
I just saw a pretty girl and shit.
And he was like boobies for days.
No, I don't know about that. No, I was just like, well, first, like, obviously, I'm a man, so I was like, I saw a pretty girl. So,
Damn.
and then
I'm
I-
pretty, y'all.
like, yeah, she whole ass naked and shit. No, and then when I actually talked to you, like, oh, this is not what I thought it is. It was like, this is actually like she's fucking with it.
Yeah.
And then that was a different attraction of more because like where your mind was.
Yeah.
And then to find just someone that has the same passion as me, I was like, okay, you can't really fuck with that person like that because that's someone that's diamond a dozen. So like let's see what and then
Let's hustle together and vibe
yeah,
together
and I was like,
grow.
yo, I'm glad I wasn't a dick and shit because I'm glad I was on some asshole and shit. You feel me? Because like, yo, I could have fucked it all up and shit.
Could have fucked it all up.
And I was like, and I was genuine too. I was like, okay, like she really wants to help, and that's cool. Like I said, I'm a mentor. I'm gonna help, so I'm gonna help you with the fucking the podcast. and I'm happy that we're here. To be honest,
Look, think about it, like where we were the first video, the first podcast, the
Dude,
first episode,
you're
and look at
brave.
us now.
You're brave because I was a random person. You just showed up to my house.
Well, at the same time, like I know how to kick, so I know how to run, how to kick,
But that's
how to scream.
and my approach was like, hey, like, hi, nice to meet you and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't like awesome. Like, we talked to each other a little bit and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. But so that's the coach. You know what I mean? I hope that I took you out of your comfort zone,
Yeah.
and we're here now.
And like I told you, everybody meets for a reason.
And that's good to get out of your comfort zone because you don't know if you get out of your comfort zone, look what you can make.
Mm-hmm.
I took also Fresa out of her comfort zone because the whole technology aspect, and we're here now. We made a whole ass, dude. We're doing photo shoots, like yo, and that's out of my comfort. I've never done a
Yeah.
photo shoot before, and that's something.
And what's crazy is I believe you're a lot more photogenic than I am. You be looking like a whole ass snack. Like I would like the papash. The papa.
Looking like oh Bobby and shit. You know what I mean? No, it's because you hype me up, bro. Like I feel it. It's for me, like yo, like you know what I mean. It goes both ways. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
See, and we're growing off of each other. Like me, I'm more into research. I'm more into learning new things.
I'm not a research
And
person.
yeah, and that's where I come in, and then you're more into like the technology aspect. And then like we both have a passion, but we both be sleeping sometimes. And when you be sleeping, I'll be like, yo, we gotta get on this.
Dude,
And then
my
when I be sleeping, you be like, yo, we gotta get on this. Like
Yeah, my cousin was like, "You hella got up," because I was sitting in my chair and shit, and I heard the video. I just got, dude. I was like, "Yeah, I got yelled at. I gotta go." And my cousin was like, "Ándale, ándale, ándale." Ya te regañaron, but it's about time. I was like, I know. I was like, all right, platform, okay, logo. I was doing all sorts of shit. I don't know what the fuck I just did.
I was like, we sleeping. We could be doing so much more right now. What is you doing? Why are we working on this? Like,
I know, dude. Like you got the email, you got the podcast
Yeah.
platform, you got the logo all in one day. Like I was fucking being productive as fuck. So
ves, mujeres, a veces funciona que le regañen con cariño.
I know, unas cachetadas. And shit. All right, on the next one. So
We did the cheerleader, the mentor, and the coach. What's next?
okay, the friend. Okay, from the leadership institution. That's where I'm going off of. You have a big social circle, but the friend knows your trust, heart, desire. Whenever you feel caught up, the friend remains to be there, one for you to learn on, while consistently convincing you to stay on your journey to be happy. That's your friend.
That's what I got. I got someone that's connected to your heart and knows your true heart desire. So they know you in an emotional level, a mental level. They really know who you really are.
I got a close friend. I've known him for 29 years, from my whole life. His mom and my mom went to high school together, so that's how close we are. We were raised and we were raised together, pretty much like brothers. And shout out to you, boy. And obviously, if everybody that knows, that comes from the Trigger Recipe. He's my brother. His name is Alan. He's my co-host on the Trigger Recipe.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, and he has a good mindset.
Yeah, he does.
He talked to also Fresa, and we had to rattle the cage real quick. She came in hot. He came in with us. Dude, I just stand.
Yo, I fuck with your brother's vibe because he's so fucking solid. Like he's so fucking solid. Like he just says it how it is.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like a man who doesn't like beat around the bush in the sense that like I like to learn things. Don't fucking sugarcoat it for me. If I have a question, answer my fucking question. And let me know why the fuck you feel that way. Because I'm intrigued onto why the fuck you feel that way. Or what made you get to that point, that mindset. And he's not scared to like not sugarcoat it. And I fucks with that vibe.
Yeah, so like, and as far as like, I could go to him, and he could tell me how things are, and he knows that he could just say it without like, oh, don't get butthurt. Like he could just
like he deadass was like having a whole ass like moment. Like I don't know if you ready for what I'm gonna say. Like
yo,
I don't know if you ready for my mentality. I don't know if you ready for me to spit these verses real quick. And I was just like, do I look like a little bitch? Like,
Yeah, but he don't know you though.
yeah, he doesn't know me like that. But I was like, no, like I
Yeah,
can take it. Like I can fucking take the hits. Like dime,
I
dime.
know he checked up on you the next day too.
Yeah, he was like,
"Hey."
you good? I was like, Psh, I dust that shit up.
Nah,
Like
you sat here. You're looking like.
I was looking at my life that night, but the next day, I slept. I got through it. So,
Yeah, but it's a good refresher, like a
Reality
really,
check.
Yeah, like a strong mind refresher. You're like, oh, like damn, like
even just having a fresh perspective, that's a different perspective. I love that.
yeah, like my perspective is for sure is different from his. His is a little stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, he's a little bit more ripe. You know what I mean, on life. You know what I mean, he's been through a little bit more than I have.
Mm-hmm.
But for sure, like that's where we balance each other out.
Yeah.
Also, Fresco's falling asleep.
No, I'm not.
Dude, every time. See, this is why it's already 9:23.
Guys, okay, so the problem is I like to drink and I drive to Hector's house and I have to drive home. So I can't drink like I want to drink. I just have to drink.
I know you over here drinking his Bocanas and shit.
Yeah, that I'm like 3 shots deep.
No drinking and driving, please.
Just for those that want to know, my favorite drink is Bucana with pineapple juice. So if you want to make a female happy, that's where it's
No, you
at.
want to make also Fresa happy, make her pineapple.
You want,
Bocanas.
yeah.
Don't get it fucked up, guys. Triple shot that shit, trust me. You'll have her in the dance floor playing freakily.
Yeah.
Pura,
Pa abajo.
abajo.
Not too much because I broke my back.
Hey, that's why you gotta dip with her and shit. Just hold it back and shit.
Yeah.
You gotta just dip with her.
I'm going to go low against the wall.
Yeah, like yo, like you know what I mean. I'm gonna get you a life alert and shit. If you fall, we already know where to go. With your old ass and shit. I'm gonna let you borrow mine. And then find out you over here walking around with a hover around and shit.
I was fucking dying because I saw this meme and it was like, oh, look at J-Lo fucking at 50 looking amazing. Y yo acá con dolor de espaldas toda chueca y fodonga as fuck. Like,
I don't get out of bed. I roll out of bed.
I have to like get out a certain way or else I'm not gonna get through the
And
day.
you just put your feet on the floor. You just kind of stretch. You just look at it like, damn, another day and shit. Like fuck, dude. Hey, J-Lo be looking fire though. Dude, you seen the one with the little? She had little buns.
Oh my god.
Dude, I screenshotted that shit. I was like, dude, that shit's fine.
Is that my contact picture?
Chill. I'm gonna keep you humble and shit. Nah.
Damn it.
I do have a contact. Oh yeah, I do have a contact. I took a picture of you. I took a picture of you for the podcast on the first day you got here when you're wearing that pink shirt.
Ew.
Yeah, I mean, I'm about to change it up because we took some fire ass.
Pictures.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to think about a new photo shoot. Yeah, I mean, something cool, something edgy, something different. I want to just have some.
Are we gonna match again?
She wants to match with me. What are you trying to match on?
Let's wear hot pink.
I don't do pink. I know you're pink. You're very girly.
I think we could fuck with some olive green though. I think you love olive green and white, or like some gray and white would be nice.
I love olive green.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's awkward.
Why?
Because I used to hate that fucking color, and then I introduced somebody into my life, and I fell in love with the color, and that person's not in my life anymore. But I have a whole ass like pillow that color, and I love that color now.
Yeah, it's like the olive green and white is like a good combination to my.
I like olive green and gray, and olive green and white.
Gray. I don't know. That's too much. Too dark. Too dark colors.
It depends. There's light gray. Like light gray looks good with it. It depends.
Really? I don't know about that. We haven't seen me in some.
So we're gonna do olive green
And white.
Lit.
Yeah.
We got white Vans. We gonna match white Vans, white
know.
socks, olive green, snack.
Hey, little checks mix and shit. But do something different. I don't know. Like shoot us the DMs too. We see maybe want to have some ideas and stuff like that. I'm all for it. It don't have to be. It just whatever. Just photo shoots of us and shit. You know what I mean? And on you want to go on the next one?
Yeah. It's a peer. The peer helps you in social situations. So basically, it's somebody who kind of has like the same passions as you. So you're also my peer. So a lot of people get like the friend and the peer confused. Like the friend is somebody who's there, who doesn't know what you do on a day-to-day basis. Like, but they know your heart. They want to be there for you. They want to support you. But then like the peer is somebody who connects with you in regards to maybe your job, your passion, what you're studying, and they basically kind of do the same thing, and they keep your head in the game. So whatever you're trying to succeed in, whatever job, whatever passion, hobby. It's kind of the person who does the same thing and they keep your head in the game. They keep you focused. So it's kind of like, I know, like, I went to college and there was always like that one or two people in that class that I would meet, and they would we would help each other and get through that class. So they weren't really my friends because I wouldn't see them outside of class, but they were somebody I was definitely close to and I wanted to see succeed and vice versa. So they were my peer. They were helping me keep my head in the game in that class to succeed within that class and achieve a good grade.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's always good to have a.
So it's like your coworker, like that coworker basically where it's like, yo, they're kind of cheering you on, but it's like it's your coworker. Like they're there to help you get through stuff, and they're there to help keep your head in game, keep you focused. They check you at work when you're on your phone, like, hey, what the fuck? Like they want you to succeed in your work, and like they're that person that you can kind of go to with your work problems, and they'll understand. Because me and you, if we talk about our work problems, we'll understand them to a certain extent because we kind of work like okay with the team, we kind of manage things, but like you have different things that might be going on in your day that might be extremely frustrating, extremely time consuming, extremely like overwhelming and stressful that I really may not understand because we don't do the same job. But like compared to somebody who's at your job, if you're like, oh, I had to do a so and so what report, to me, if you tell me, oh, I had to do a report, it's like, okay, you had to type something. But if somebody who has the same job and you're like, well, it was this specific type of report, they're gonna be like, fuck, like I understand.
Yeah, but
like,
it still has the same meaning. Like it's still hard to do.
They know what kind of in depth, like.
Yeah, I have a peer. Like I'm not gonna expose too much because I just don't want to. But for sure, my career, he's helped me very much get to where I'm at now, and he wants me to succeed. Someone I've been knowing for a really long time, and without him, I wouldn't be where I'm at now. And he wants me to be as big as possible as in my capacity for the moment and for the future and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, like I wouldn't be without him. I wouldn't be here without him. And like, dude, like I could rely on that person like with anything. Like he that individual understands, and I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because yeah, he saw me and all the hard work I was putting in prior to where I'm at now, and he was like, "You have more. You have more to show." So he brought me under his wing, and
So would you consider her more of a mentor or a peer?
both. You know what I mean?
That's where it gets kind of weird.
Yeah, like I tell you, like everybody has
A little bit of everything.
every trait, but some people flourish on a little bit of more. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a mentor, but for sure he's my peer. You know what I mean? Because he works with me.
He has that positive impact
Yeah.
in those two capacities in your life.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So, and it's always that one thing, achieve that goal, same goal that I have in my head, and for sure we're on the same path. You know what I mean? So, and I appreciate it because I mean, shit, it's not hard. I mean, it's not easy. My bad. It's not easy. It's fucking hard. It's time consuming. I've sacrificed a lot of stuff, my family, my time, dude. I like for when I say my family, as far as like my daughter, like my daughter was born. I left my daughter at the hospital to go to work. You know what I mean? Like I was willing to like give up that moment, bringing my daughter home to go to work because the the goal was like to put everything you got into it. You know what I mean? And that person had faith in me because he saw something in me. So I did it. Yeah, I sacrificed a moment for the bigger picture in the end. You know what I mean? And it worked out. You know what I mean? So I appreciate it. I mean, that peer for sure. He had a lot of faith in me, and still does to this day. He's never shown me not one slight of like, yo, you can't do it. You know what I mean? He always keeps me on track and shit like that. Yeah, that's
a good
dope.
person to have.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Because you know, like I always
don't-
say, there's always gonna be those coworkers that you can't trust, and then you always get like that one or two coworkers that you can.
They always they slip. So people slip all the time. I have trust issues. Ever since my car got stolen, I got trust issues. I don't fucking nobody. That's why I delete Tinder and shit. I don't fucking nobody. Yo,
Tramao.
like I'm fucking traumatized.
Ya
Like,
tramao, niño.
yeah, like bro, like you think I have trust issues now? Like I really don't fuck with nobody. I mean, I have my list of knowing people is long, but people I fuck with is short. You feel me? So for sure, I am very careful how I move with people, and You know what I mean? That because it was fucking shady, bro. Like, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But for sure, the peers, yeah, you just pick your people. You know what I mean? Because yeah, they could be a mentor, but they could always guide you to something different. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So like your mentor could be like fucking toxic as fuck and shit. You know what I mean? So make sure your peer is actually your mentor is pure for you. Like actually have the best interest in you, not the best interest in himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just make sure like their emotions are not involved. You know what I mean? They see the same they see the same vision as you. They could separate themselves from their personal life and their self, and then just like, I mean, because some people are like, oh, he better get his bag, and then they say ponen ardidos, so they try to guide you on some other shit.
Yeah.
Like, even though I'm in a position and then my boy he's about to get a bigger bag than me, I'm not gonna like tell him some shit that he's gonna fail. Nah, like he's gonna get his bag and I'm gonna push him to his bag. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna be on some fake shit. Like, nah, bro, that's not the move.
Yeah, that's not the move.
Like, no,
That's
like
whack as fuck.
tell him like, oh, that's not the move. In reality, it is the move. You know, I'm gonna tell him, bro, do handle it, go. I don't give a fuck if you're gone for the next 2 years, go away. Because that's a real.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, like what did you tell? Like what did I tell you when you told me about your opportunity? Like dead ass.
She said, Hector, you can't go because I'm gonna fucking cut your fucking tires or something like that. Nice line.
Why the fuck you lying?
Yeah, nah, she said that like, she said that go. I mean, she will never hold me back. Yeah, I mean, and the end of the day is my own decision, and that's a true friend. I mean, yeah, also for Loki wanted to cry and shit, but
Dead ass. Like I don't want to think about it. I don't want to acknowledge the possibility. I'm just gonna say, lo que tiene que pasar va a pasar.
I mean, we could be like an entanglement and shit.
Get that entanglement,
Yo, you heard that song?
What? No,
The
I didn't.
entanglement song
no.
by Austin?
No.
I sent it to you. That's why. This is okay. I don't know what's going on. She ain't listening to my fucking. You ain't.
But it's different because you're at work. Are you on site?
What do you mean? What's your question?
When you're working, are you on site?
What's your
Like,
question?
are you in one place or are you constantly moving, like in a car or
Both.
something? Okay, me, I'm on site, so I can't always be on my phone. Like, I can't be on my phone. Technically, I visually, nobody, no up higher up is supposed to see me on my phone. So you probably messaged me when had like,
It was that night.
oh, then I was just. I was probably with Mr. Gray.
Oh no, it's not good. You know what? I'm gonna excuse myself and shit. I get it. Maybe that phone was being used and shit. Like, I don't even know. It was not a buzzer and shit.
I'm fucking dead.
I'm weak. Nah, but yeah, it's called entanglement.
I'm gonna fucking listen to that shit.
Dude, it's weird. It's fucking weird, bro. It's good though. It's catchy because Rick Ross is on it.
Okay, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
Like the Rick Ross?
Yeah,
like the old school Rick Ross?
Yeah, like Bows.
Nice.
Like Bows.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean.
But going back onto your peer and mentor and stuff, what's crazy is I think a great mentor is, so something that I thought was very beautiful that one of my very close mentors said to me was that there was other people trying to get into my position and trying to have her, and she acknowledged people trying to have her mentor her or have her mentor them. But she had separated herself from those people because she didn't feel that those people would be somebody she's proud of mentoring and saying, like, later in the future, like, I helped bring her to where she is, or I helped create her to where she's at, or I helped bring her to where she's at. She wants to feel proud of somebody she teaches and feel proud of
like, make sure her time is worth it to that person she's putting
like
into.
she wants to be proud of whoever she helps bring up. And she told me, like, when it comes to you, like, I feel like I can feel proud about what I teach you, and that I'm investing that time and that teaching and that, you know, that knowledge into somebody who's going to be worth it and who's going to do something beautiful with it, rather than like get the power and then become an asshole or use it to hurt others. Like, she's like, you have a beautiful personality. Others may know a little more than you here and there. And she's like, and be very cautious that people will envy you. But at the end of the day, like, just know that your heart and who you are as a person really made me open up to teaching you and guiding you, because I know what you're capable of. And I know that you're powerful and your presence is powerful. And I would be proud of teaching you and bringing you
Yeah, yeah, because like it's easier to teach someone that already knows than just give them like a just quick run around,
up.
and then it's a little bit more to teach someone that kind of doesn't know as much, and it's just probably like one step behind from that person. But in the end of the day, you will have a better impact than the asshole as person.
Yeah, she was just like very like your heart.
I mean, because you know why? Also,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, you're worth it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, girl, like in the day, you're worth it, girl. Like, yeah, like yo, like, because your mind, your body, and your spirit is all like you're worth it, dude. Like you have a genuine your personality about you.
Thank
So
you.
like in reality, like if you were if you were an employee, I would see that in you, and I see that in one of my employees. He's a young man. He's 20 years old, and I see a lot of himself. Like, yeah, he's 20-year-old mentality, but he has a 20-year-old. He has a moral like an old soul drive. Like he wants his bag. He's hungry, and he's there. He everything I tell him he does, and he jumps, and it's not trying to be a dick. It's just like he's on it.
You
He's
know
on,
that you can depend on
yeah,
him.
he's dependable. He's on it. He's a yes dude, and that's in the industry I am in. You need yes guys. I don't need like well, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like no, I need like yes or no. Cause I was a yes boy, and I got to where I am. Like, cause I was on it, and I was dependable. You call me day and night, 7 days a week, and I was on it, and that's what I saw in him. You know what I mean? And I saw it quick because how I tested him is before we hired him, I used him twice, and he wasn't an employee. I just called him off a whim. Like, look, I'll give you $40 for a day. Are you gonna come through? He left his actual paying job for a $40 job, and he's like, okay. He did it twice. What does that show you? He's willing to do anything that it takes to be in this position. So when I got him on board, I was like, and I started seeing him. He was just like, he picked up quick, and then he was just following directions, and I like that. And still to this day, he still follows directions. I am a super amazing opportunity because my company is growing, and I'm a one-man band, homie. I can't do everything, you know what I mean? So I need someone close to me. So, yeah,
Somebody you can trust.
Someone I could trust in my eyes and ears. So I gave him that position. He's 20. Obviously, he's 20 years old. So I mean, I know it was gonna happen. Yeah, I mean,
Let me find out you need an assistant.
I need an assistant.
Hey.
I need an assistant. So I was like, yo, I'll give you $30 an hour, bro. Yeah, I mean, I'm just playing, but I'll give you good money from working where you were working to working where you were at. I give you good money. But I'm telling you, it's not gonna be easy. It's a tough road. A lot of sacrifice. A lot of sacrifice. Time, 7 days a week, day and night. Your girl might fucking end up leaving you. But what are you willing to set yourself up for the rest of your life? Are you willing to shed a couple people because they're not willing to be patient with you, or be with those people and try to like be there, let you be your anchors, and then not thrive? Because you'll find that girl that'll be fucking patient with you, and then you both will thrive.
Yeah.
Cause I told him like, look, bro, your fucking girl probably hate you, cause you probably wants you, I'll probably work you for the next 6 days for the next 2 years, and you won't never see a Saturday and Sunday. But you'll be making what, like 60, 80 grand a year, and that's more than a lot of 20-year-olds are getting right now. Feel me? So like, but I told him I sat his ass down. Like, look, you do this. Make yourself available, dude. You could fucking be in a good spot in a couple years.
Yeah, like,
dude,
you gotta work hard. Nothing good comes without sacrifice.
Yeah, like I remember I was saying, like anything easy is fucking, it's gonna be a bitch. And I told him like, look, yeah, he's still 20, he still parties and stuff like that, and then because he doesn't have the right mentorship, and that's where I step in. I'm like, look, stop doing this, bro. Stop doing this because it's gonna fuck you up. I don't really knock him on some of the things he does because I know he's 20 years old. Yeah, I mean, he still has. I mean, his mind's still developing. Yeah, I mean, I think the mind stopped developing. I think at 23 or something like that, for a man.
Yeah, something like that.
Like very old, very very late in their life. So by the time he's like 23,
I think it's 25.
Yeah, 25. I wanted to say that, but I feel like that was too long. It was too old.
I think for women it's like 19 or 20.
Yeah,
and
women
then
are
for
way
men
smarter
it's
than-
like 24.
Yeah,
25.
women are way smarter than men. I'll tell you that right now, because I see my daughter. She's smart as a rock.
I've dated a lot of 24-year-olds that are still freaking.
Yeah,
children,
yeah. It's a thin
23, 24-year-olds.
it's a thin line of like how many guys are fucking not mature and out of their age range, because there's a lot of 25-year-olds that are way mature than that age.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of 29-year-olds that are fucking still children. So it's just like finding the right guy. It's all environment and shit. Yeah, I feel like I'm not 29. I feel like I'm a little bit older sometimes. But sometimes I act my age, and that's 29. I mean,
Yeah.
we all act like kids sometimes and shit. You know? We're still kids in the end of the day.
I mean, we can still have fun, but we have to have our priorities straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, but that's where I'm at. Yeah, I mean, how about you?
I feel like I'm very unique for sure, because I can be very like out there, immature, not taking things too seriously. But when it comes to my bag, my job, my education, my priorities, like that shit's unlocked. Like, this is what I want. This is where I'm gonna get it. This is what I have to do to get it. You either fuck with it or you don't. And if you fuck with it, you get me, and then I'm fucking dope as fuck.
Yeah, same here, dude. I'm in the same vision. I want my bag.
Yeah.
And these days it's hard to find someone that's patient with you trying to get your bag.
Yeah.
Because ooh, I almost said something. I want someone that have that patience.
Yeah.
Because
it's hard though, for sure it's hard.
But if you give them that security of like if you give them that, like, if you show them that that it's in good spirit, then they'll be patient with you. Yeah. I mean?
And if you make up for it in other ways, like we talked about love languages, if you take the small amount of time you do have and you influence, that communication, that love language, and you let them know that they're one of those priorities. Because there's people that they have priorities and they have a relationship, but they don't treat their relationship as a priority. They treat it as something that's given. When a relationship is not something that's given, it's something that's worked towards, that's earned, that you consistently build consistently. There's never an ending to, okay, we're together for a year, so now I have to stop working towards it. No, a lot of people don't understand that a relationship is something you're consistently working towards.
It's a never-ending build.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people that don't make their relationship a priority.
Yeah.
So if you acknowledge that as a man, as a grown individual, that this person, this one person is choosing to make you that one person for them, that's something beautiful. And that's something not to be taken for granted. And when that's given and when that's received and that's earned, you got to protect it and continue working.
Yeah.
And continue showing them, hey, thank you for making me your one person.
Oh, damn. Hey.
And you got to continue showing them that they made the right choice. Not in a paranoid manner, but just let them know, like, hey, like, you still appreciate them appreciating you.
I'll tell you this right now. I made the right choice.
Okay.
I made the right choice.
I'm
looking at her right now. I'm looking at her right now.
I'm fucking dead.
Don't get nervous on me, good. Don't get like, hey, my choices in my life for sure are well thought out, and for you choosing as my co-host, lit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, like, yo, like,
no, what was it? Was it?
Hey, no,
you can't get rid of me, bitch. I ain't going nowhere.
I know.
I ain't going no fucking where.
Show us love on that TikTok. Fucking no Sofresa threw up his shit. But for sure, my life is pretty much on the go and I don't have time. But the time I do give you, I'm going to give it to you. Mm-hmm. And if it's a small 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, it's something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it shows that, like, and especially if I give you that small window of time, because I could use that small window of time, just go to sleep.
Fuck yeah.
But I'm willing to sacrifice that and, like, spend the time with you.
I fucking love naps. Yo,
I took a 3-hour nap. Well, it's not. I fell asleep and
How
shit.
do you feel?
I woke up dumb as fuck. Yo, I woke up
We
more
taking different type of naps. You sleeping on your side. You need to sleep on your back or something. Sleep on a different angle in your bed.
Like dead ass. Like I fell asleep. I woke up more dumber than I fell asleep. I was like, yo, I woke up lost. I mean, you know how when you lost, you just sit on the edge of the couch and shit.
Dude, and you zone out for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I was just looking at TikToks. I'm like, yo, like I can't get up from my couch. Like I had no energy. Like it took me forever to cook and shit, and I barely I was just like, damn. Like, yo, what's up with me right now? Like, I was drained. Like, I was just, like, exhausted. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
No, but I fucking love naps, so I'll definitely put a nap before somebody who's irrelevant.
Yeah.
So if I give up my nap time for people.
Like, you better appreciate that shit. Don't be on that fuck shit.
Like, I was talking to you about it. I was like, damn, like, when somebody really has very limited time, like, when you're associating yourself with a real man or a real woman who's independent, like, you start to like really get to know them and see like they really have limited time. And when you see that person is giving you that limited time, you appreciate it in a different way because you know your time is very limited as well.
I like a girl that's not always available.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want her to my disposal, because the day that she's not to my disposal, I'm gonna be pissed. You feel me?
I
Like,
mean,
because you're always there, and all of a sudden it's gonna switch up. I want a girl automatically. She got goals. She has hobbies. She's like, you know what I mean? I don't want her to like consistently
but you still don't want her to be dependable.
yeah, but like yeah, but to a certain extent, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want her to just be like, I could just like call her anytime she's over my house.
Oh, tampoco.
Yeah, I mean, like, I want her to have like a life outside of me. I want her to have a life outside of me. I want her to have a relationship with her friends, her family. I want her to have hobbies. I want her to have goals. I want to be part of her goals. I want us to have goals. You know what I mean? It's like,
It's like you have your goals, we have our goals.
yeah, and
And
she
then
has her
it's-
goals, and
yeah.
I support her goals. Yeah, I mean, because I'm a supportive man. I like anything your passion. Your passion is my passion.
Yeah.
Regardless if I don't agree with it, that's your passion. I should be
Support it in little
I should be
ways.
invested into it. You know what I mean? If it's a hype you up, is it encourage you, or like invest into your?
It reminds me, I think I saw like a post or something about some guy that was hyping up his girlfriend, like who was getting really into like makeup and like eyeshadows and stuff. He didn't know what the fuck to do, but he saw this picture with fucking lights of a mirror with fucking lights all around it on social media. And apparently girls that do makeup fucking like are into it. And so he didn't know nothing about makeup, but he's like, I'm gonna get her this cool ass mirror that has lights around it so she can get her lighting right.
Talk
you
about
know?
vanity.
Vanities, yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't know shit.
But it went a long way though.
But he fucking like in his mind, he's like, I'm gonna support her. I don't know nothing about the makeup brands and all that stuff, but this is something that would help her like achieve that goal, that social media goal, whatever. So guys, even doing the little things like that, like if you don't really know, if you don't understand your girl's passion, but still putting like emphasis that you support it, showing interest in it, wanting to hear about it, like to us,
That's everything.
that's everything. And I believe vice versa. Like, that's everything. I don't know nothing about fucking cars, whatever. But if my man's into cars and shit, I'll let him fucking rant about his cars and nod my head and be like, really, baby? Yeah, oh my God, that's so cool.
That's a turn on.
Take the fact. I don't know what the fuck you said. I can't repeat anything he said. I don't know what the fuck
But you
he's
showing
talking
your,
about.
you spend it. Yeah,
But I'm happy he's happy.
that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Because in the day, that's how you keep a man.
Yeah.
'Cause-
He can be
'cause-
making up car parts and I won't know the difference. I'll
'Cause
be
you know
like, that's
what?
so cool. You're so smart. I think it's so dope that you know this, baby. Like, that's what's up. Like, let's build the car. Like,
Hey, say it again. Say it again.
stop.
I like. No, but that is because you know what was gonna happen if you don't show interest. He's gonna find a girl that has the same interest, and he's gonna find that interest in somebody, and that's where you lack, and that's gonna be the downfall. Because if that's his passion and he can't relate to you on that level, and he's gonna be like, well, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, my passion is podcasting and going to the gym, and if I can't find someone that has the same similar passion as me, or like show the interest in me, well then we can't relate. We're not. We got relationship will go so far,
Yeah.
and then if she supports me on able to record with you without having like interfering, that's a lot. Or the gym, if she likes to join the gym with me and we talk about it and trying to build each other physically, dude, that's goals right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of a girl that's like, I don't like the gym, I'm just gonna sit on the couch. I don't like that. Yeah, I mean, I'm a go guy, and I like to work my body out. If I could find somebody that's just maybe not as go as me, but loves going to the gym because it's one of my passions, dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, even just supporting like your clean like eating habits, or even going with you to the gym, doing her own workout, you do your own
Yeah.
workout. Like just the fact that they care about what you care about. That's just it's
I mean, yeah, she don't have to work out with me. She's the fact that she's going with me.
yeah.
It shows a lot because I dead ass. You can always find someone that.
Or even if she doesn't go with you, but like she knows that the gym is important, you're respecting that time, not hitting you up, like, you know, or even having like a healthy meal for you set up afterwards because they know like, oh, after he hits the
that's something.
gym, he likes this, or before he goes to the gym, he likes that, or having your gym stuff set up for you just as a courtesy, like, oh, he gets home tired from work, but I know he's gonna hit the gym, so let me set up his bag or whatever. Like even just showing that you care and you take into account that it's important to the partner,
Yeah,
that's a big thing.
that's awesome. Just hey, at the end of the day, be the coach, be the mentor, be your peer, be the friend, and be the what was the other one?
Cheerleader.
Cheerleader.
I got that on the set.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
got that on reps.
yeah. I'm a little bit of everything, and then I project that to one of those 5 to certain people. Yeah, I mean, because there's some people you just can't mentor. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
There's some people that you just can't hype up because they just like, or they just, I mean, and vice versa to the rest of them. And in the day, hype your man up, hype your girl up, show him love, show
Show your
interest.
mama love.
Yeah, show everybody love and shit. You know what I mean? I'm a hype up social friends today. She fucking so I moved cities.
Yo, I'm fucking scared. Shut up. Don't say that shit. I mean, do what you want, whatever you decide, I suppose.
That's some toxic shit. That's toxic at moment. Let me find out, girl. Yeah, I mean, let me find out. Hey, but you know what? That is, if I leave, you can't do no podcast with nobody, and that's some toxic shit. I saw everything. I explained.
I'm gonna put up a Craigslist ad.
The hell no. No, you know what? But not for reals though. Just I hope these messages help people. You know what I mean?
So basically, these characteristics are the people that you're supposed to have in your life to live a happy life. And basically, like by happiness, I feel like, or at least I've learned that happiness comes before success, and true happiness comes when you find a talent, when you can't find a passion, and you release it to the world.
Yeah, even if you bring
And when
that
you do that, then you can be successful. You can truly be
or
successful.
happy in a relationship, it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, always you go into a relationship happy. Don't expect people to fucking fix you and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole other topic. But for sure, these are keys to be happy. I mean, one of the keys to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, the people that are constantly around you are the ones that give you that happiness.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a step one. Surround yourself with people that are gonna make you happy and guide you the right way.
Definitely.
And for sure, you use them as support. And one of those five: the peer, the coach, the cheerleader, the
Be
mentor.
somebody's cheerleader, be somebody's mentor, be somebody's coach, be somebody's friend, be somebody's
or
peer,
find
those people for yourself.
I just want to say a quick shout out to everybody, and everybody's been tuning in. Please follow Trigger Recipe Podcast. Please follow On the Seventh Podcast. Please follow also Fresa Rambox. Those are all the Instagrams. Please follow. We eventually will transition out of the Trigger Recipe, but for the meantime, please go on the link on the bio on the also Fresa. I mean, my bad, on the Seventh Podcast, and you'll find all the episodes, and on the Trigger Recipe Podcast bio, and you'll find all the episodes. Please go on iTunes and give us a 5-star rating and give us a comment. It will boost up our podcast, and it will show us so much love, and it will expand, and it will give us more eyes to download and all the podcast platforms. Please show us love. Screenshot our episodes when we go live for tomorrow. Show us love. Tag us. Tell your friend. Tell your baby daddy. Tell your side dude. Yeah, I mean,
Tell your tóxicas.
yeah, like, yo, I know you toxic girl, but listen to this podcast. It might help you out and shit.
You might relate.
Yeah, might relate. She might stab you and shit, but that's a download and shit. You know what I mean?
Be like, I ain't cheating on you. I'm listening to this podcast.
Yeah, like, yo, it's a Fresa and Hector and shit. You know what I mean? It's nothing.
Hit her up with, why can't we be this?
I can be these goals and shit. You know what I mean? I find out we're gonna get DM and shit from some toxic bitch and shit.
Sorry.
I know.
What is it? Can we get an entanglement like them?
I know, it's an entanglement. And another thing, just a disclaimer. Me and also Fresa are the ones running the Instagram, so it might be me and it might be also Fresa. So it's not one or the other; it's both of us. But for sure, we're working on everything we got right now on the Seventh Podcast right now. I have the logo in the works right now. We'll probably get it in within 2 weeks.
Lit.
So that's the time frame.
And I definitely want to thank everybody that's going ahead and being consistent listeners, who's showing us the love, who's giving us those good energies, the good vibes. Keep bringing it to Mama, keep bringing it to Hector. And definitely, like Hector said, let everybody know. Help us succeed so we can keep doing what we love to do for you, for your friends, for the people that you care about. If you love learning what we talk about, if you love learning the lessons that we bring to the table, and you want other people to learn those things, to have the same mindset, go ahead and just spread the love, spread the word, spread the knowledge, and give us that love. Help us be what we want to be so we can help you see the vision you want to see.
Hell yeah. And off the cuff, real quick,
What's
just
up?
a quick rant, just a tiny rant. What do you think about Kanye West and what he did?
What do you do?
Remember when he ranted and talked about Kim Kardashian and her private life?
Yo, I need to get on that. Do you want to go into it real quick?
Give me 2-3 minutes.
Go for it.
Honestly, he fucked up.
What do you do? I don't know. Put me on.
Oh wow, you don't even know?
I've been working.
Me too, but I mean,
But you're on your phone. You can be on your phone when you work. I can't.
okay. So he pretty much put Kim Kardashian on blast, saying about he was they had a discussion about aborting North. Yeah, so he was saying that like, yo, we were gonna murder our kid, we were gonna abort her because whatever he was saying, and then he went on a whole ass rant that they're trying to 5150 him. He was talking negative about their family, pretty much exposing Kim and the family a little bit. You know what I mean? He like ran away, went to like Kansas or some shit to his farm and on some weird shit. You know what I mean? Like to the point like he just went on a full ass rant and just like put her on the blast without her consent. Yeah.
And that is why I'm single.
Oh shit. My thing is like what he covered his tracks on was he apologized, but he fucked up because he has gone through so mental breakdowns and you never see her like talk bad about him. And that's some real wifey shit. Like you don't expose your man and shit, but like, oh my man acting like a goof and shit. I mean, like, nah, like she kept her shit quiet, and then it got this goofy motherfucker right here over here telling private shit.
He's losing his shit. That's just what's going on. He's losing him shit. But if you think about it, every man that has associated himself with the Kardashian family has lost his shit one way or another.
That pussy toxic, bro. I swear to God.
Stay away from that.
Like he got one turned into a girl and shit. That's how toxic that shit is.
When you're around too many bitches too long, you become one.
Oh shit.
Physically, emotionally, and mentally.
Fuck that. I'm about to. I don't know.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for listening.
All right, guys. Tune in to the next episode. Don't forget to go to iTunes and give us 5-star rating.
Love you guys. Bye.